Yeah. Well, here we are. It's one game this week with South Dakota State. Last week, boy, just disappointing. It was a really good opportunity having USD at home, and then obviously, NDSU on the road. And with the USD game, I felt it was a game we had a lot of control of throughout. We kind of hit a little dry spot, and we kind of let Forte get going. I don't know if it's Fort or Forte, but he kind of got going a little bit, got loose on us, and just didn't really have a great. At that point in time, in that stretch of the game, they got some separation on us, and we never really got back into it. Again, there's a lot of reasons, but the defensive side of it, it's just got to continue to grow and get better, and make that part more important. Into North Dakota State, difficult team to match up with. I think they're number 2 team in the country. It's 364 teams, I believe. They're number 2 in the country in points per possession, so they're a really efficient team. And they're going to be a team that takes a lot of threes. And the other issue is a guy like Jackson Money passes it extremely well, and it's really a hard guy to double team. And so, we did some. They set actual guard to big ball screens for him, and we had some different defensive looks. I liked their defensive plan. I thought holding them 41% and doing their job that way was pretty good. There was a few breakdowns on their threes where we got caught standing, where we got caught kind of watching the ball drive at us, and instead of veering to our guy, we gave up. We gave up some threes, and I think a couple of those are because they're really, really good, and a couple of those are because we just maybe didn't do the job we could have done. Had our opportunities, obviously there was some layups and free throws, and even within that, there was still opportunities for us, and we just didn't take advantage of them. Very good team. We can see it with our guys. We know what we have. We understand. I think the talent is there. I don't have any doubt in my mind. We just have got to continue here. We got 8 games left in this conference season. We're going into the second half, and we're going to keep working. Excited about practice today and this week, and getting ready for a really good South Dakota State team.
Questions for Coach? What are the keys to bringing that South Dakota State shooting percentage down in the rematch?
Yeah, it's at their place, it's funny because I think we put a lot of attention to Clough and making sure you got to really be careful how much you help. As good as Clough is scoring the ball and rebounding the ball, he's a really good passer too. So our bigs have got to do a really good job of forcing him out and off that block and not giving him deep catches, just to kind of shrink the floor for us and guarding their perimeter guys, so we got to try to make him feel us some, but in the same respect, you got to guard Seiler, you got to guard Gary, you got to guard these guys, Larson, who are exceptional three-point shooters as well. And so he really makes them different. Now, at their place, they got us downhill a lot, and that was disappointing. They just really attacked us off the bounce, and they really got to the paint on us with their guards, not necessarily with Clough. And so, it gives us a little more this week where we've got to do a lot better job keeping these guys in front. But you're still, Clough is such a dangerous guy. I think he had 12 and 5 against us. He's limited minutes, didn't play a ton. We got him into a little bit of foul trouble, I think. But I know we're going to see a different guy inside this game. But we still got to do our job taking away their threes and making life as hard as we can on them.
How do you try to take advantage of a one-game week like this week is for you?
You practice without worrying about an opponent as much, right? And I think today, especially with it being Wednesday, coming off an off day Tuesday, we took Sunday off, we practiced Monday, we took Tuesday off, and then we're going to come back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday practice. And today we can really focus on us and really get after it live in a way that we're not sitting here talking about who our opponent's going to be. And because there's still things we're trying to figure out and experiment-wise a little bit with, and lineups and personnel. Like I said, I think we're really close in a lot of ways, but I think at North Dakota State we played 10 guys, and sometimes it's really hard to play 10 guys, and you know, we went small quite a bit against North Dakota State because of their lineup and their ability to shoot it, especially with Money and a 5. But it just really gives us, especially today, a day where we're not really sitting here worrying about an opponent. We're just more concerned about us.